Welcome back to the north. Well, I guess we're back to day 0 in my 25-day ordeal. These guys laid new eggs yesterday, and I really should have pulled the babies as soon as they started doing that, but I didn't. I sort of knew they'd kill them, but I don't know. I don't know why I did it. I just left them. I wanted to see what would happen. So I kind of believe in learning by failing, and when all week, to be honest, I've been a little pissed off that I went down from 40 wigglers to like 10 babies, and I shouldn't be, but it still for some reason bothered me. So these parents obviously decided their numbers were too low and they're going to start trying again, and that's what they're doing right now. We'll see what happens. I don't know if this batch will be very good. They looked fertile yesterday, but they're looking pretty white today. Of course, it's kind of the way the light's bouncing off the back too. If I take a photograph, it looks a little better than that. I got these guys up here starting to comb point and color up, and so I'm just feeding them like mad so she can do the best job she can. That's my next oldest pair. They haven't let their babies feed yet, but they're old enough to do it. So now, since these guys hatched out, I've done different things because, again, learning through failing. How did I fail? Well, a bunch of the babies got sucked down the overflow box, so I lost a bunch there. And so I've stuffed some stuff in there, and I still got to put a mesh over it at least until the babies get a little bigger and stronger. So I'm working on that side of it. Now when the babies get stronger, I got to pull the mesh out. You just can't leave the mesh there too long, maybe a week, then it starts screwing with stuff. So I'm going to put the mesh over it. After the baby's about to free swim, we'll see if we can get this new batch on the parents. Keep them alive, keep more of them alive. I'd much rather rear up a batch of like 40 to 70 babies than a batch of 6 to 10. It's the same amount of work, right? And I'm not getting many fish out of what was there, basically. So it would have been good to have the 10 than not have the 10, but meh. So now I know, no longer than day 20, pull the babies. Sometime after, it's got to be around day 20, because day 15 I think is too close. So yeah, day 20 and sometime after day 20 and before day 25, because that's basically when they decide to lay eggs. So if I hadn't let that go, I wouldn't know that. If I pulled them too early, they might have died because I pulled them too early. Then I would have reversed it. I would have said to myself, well, geez, I lost them all because I pulled them too early. Then I would have left, say, a batch of 70 for too long and lost all those. So, all you can do is make decisions and learn. And that's what I'm doing. Conditions are all beautiful and clean over here. Fish are all looking great. They're active, happy, doing their thing. Get that male and female over there getting territorial again. Backing that male out. It's like he's going for food. I just put food in a little while ago. They're feeding in the back there. Eely's up front. So I've also improved the flow over here. I've increased it through both tanks, so that should help the next batch as well, because I think I was having a little bit of stale water up here. It wasn't moving fast enough up top, and then that would come down here, right? So I've greatly increased the speed of the water flowing through the top tank, which of course has also greatly increased the speed down here because it goes through this as well. And I've pretty much maxed it out now. So we got both these tanks back on the normal light cycle with this, so it's they'll sun up and sun down with the rest of them until they get to wigglers, and then I'll put them in 24-hour dim light mode. We're gonna put them back on normal day and night cycle so they can sleep at night and everything else until they get to wiggler stage, which will be at least 2 days from now down here. And I expect they'll lay in the next 24 hours probably. We're not going to worry about the pigeons because they're too young. They eat their eggs most of the time. So, well, that's where we're at. It would have been nice to have a tank full of 50 babies right now, or 40 babies. Yeah, even 25 would have been cool. But made a dumb decision, lost the 10 I had. That's going to happen. That's fish keeping, folks. It's fish keeping. But we'll get over it and keep trucking along here in the north. System's clean. It's been tweaked. Let's see if I get a better result this time around. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.